What's up, everybody? This is Wakeangel2001. You all had a good Thanksgiving? I did. You know what is also good? Having to work the entire Black Friday weekend at retail. Yay! So yeah, coming off two shifts where I had to be at the store practically 8 in the morning, and then looking forward to another shift tomorrow. At least my shift tomorrow is a little bit later. I don't have to be at the store until past 10, but still, like, hooray! Retail work on Black Friday. Anyway, let's cool down with another r/Wakeangel2001 video. Up the first post was this reference to the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, where Donkey Kong managed to repair Omega. Somehow. In Sonic Forces, Tails was unable to fix Omega. I mean, to his credit, I'm pretty sure Omega wasn't actually broken, just under the effects of the Phantom Ruby, and Tails had no idea what was going on in there. But still, like, apparently Tails couldn't fix Omega at one point, but the big surly gorilla known for wearing a red bow tie and hoarding bananas did. Sure, we'll go with that. I'll just leave you with that hilarious mental image. And, apparently, this is another post by Sparklewolf. Apparently, this is something that's buried in the game data of Nights into Dreams. It is a 3D model of Mecha Knights. Like, that does kind of look like Knights, but as a robot. I mean, it could be that he's just wearing a red costume and it has stripes on it, and like because it's so low poly, it makes you think that he has like vents and exhausts on him. Plus, he's shiny. But yeah, isn't that weird? It's like the red color. Could that be something that was meant for Christmas nights? This unused RC toy has been in the files of Nights into Dreams for years, but only recently found. It's never been seen in normal gameplay without hacks due to no one understanding the A-Life system. Yeah, there's a lot of terminology there I don't understand, but, okay. Apparently there's been a piece of there's been this model of a red metallic-looking knight just buried in the game data. Okay. Yep. So, apparently, it's supposed to be an RC toy that the Nighttopians fly around like a little drone. I'm reading Sparklewolf's comments in the description. It's in yeah. It's Mecha Knights is a commonly accepted name, but Toy Knights or RC Knights would probably be applicable as well. So, okay, it's apparently it's just a little background asset that no one really bothered to fish up. Okay, there we go. That makes a little bit more sense. Because, like, given how long that game has existed, I found it hard to believe that there would be an abandoned asset hidden in the code that nobody had found all this time. Apparently, it's just this little thing that, in the video game, there are these little Nighttopians, little dream fairies that they sit around and do a thing, and then as you fly by, they move. Like, yeah, apparently some of them can be playing with little remote control knights. There you go. And pixel art. Shadow, Whisper, Sonic and Knuckles pixel art made in Minecraft. Yeah! I love the Whisper one. I mean, I always love seeing Whisper stuff because, you know, she's a character that came from the comic books and made it into the games, which is always going to be a wonderful thing for me. Although, I guess, since she was partially based off of the player avatar from Forces, you could say that she kind of went from the games to the comics and then back to the games in a more refined state. I guess you could always say that, but yeah, it's always fun. And these look to be the sprites from Sonic Battle. So yeah, Sonic Battle. It's a nice thing to bring up. And speaking of designs, we have these are merchandise listings for Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 2 merchandise. So they're going to have 4-inch figures, they're going to have 2.5-inch figures, there's going to be a plush. Well, there was a plush for the first movie, there's always a plush. And And there's even going to be a figure set that has a vehicle. Now, that's interesting. What's the vehicle going to be? Like, there hasn't really been any vehicles in, like, the trailer hasn't dropped yet, but from those leaked preview images, like, I saw a helicopter and a tank. Could those be the vehicles? Or could it be some new version of Robotnik's hovercraft? Like, that's very interesting. I'm excited to see what these are actually going to look like. I want to see the actual preview images of the figures when they actually do leak. Speaking of leaked images of figures, apparently at the San Diego Comic-Con panel, Jakks Pacific did some reveals of the next couple of waves of the Sonic figures. And, okay, first off, there was a picture that I wasn't able to find where it showed that the next wave coming out will have Silver and Omega in it. I thought that the next wave was going to have Silver and a classic Knuckles, but apparently it's going to have both Silver and Omega. And, of course, I'm just talking because you guys all want to hear my reaction to the Rouge figure, which is going to be in the next wave after the Omega and Silver wave. They actually did it. Rouge the Bat finally getting a figure. Look at that. Now, I'm really happy that this exists, but hold on. Let's not get our hopes up too high. Because, remember, Jazzwares did say that they were going to make a Rouge figure and got as far as prototype packaging before they lost the license and it ended up getting canceled. And then Tomy, they also had a bunch of figures that they were going to make, like Dr. Eggman and Amy and Classic Amy and stuff, but then they lost the license unexpectedly, and they even got as far as having made prototype figures of several figures, and they never got to production. So here's Jakks Pacific. They have a Rouge figure. From this picture, it looks like she got as far as a prototype, so there's that at least, but there's always a chance that before the wave is actually released, something catastrophic might happen and they'll lose the license. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because if it does, that will be like that would just suck. That would legitimately be like a curse of some kind. But yes, Rouge the Bat hopefully will be coming in the spring, apparently is what this thing says. And it looks like her weapon is one of her heart bonds from Sonic 2006. Why are you reminding us of anything from Sonic 2006 with Rouge the Bat? Like, are you trying... Is that your last-ditch attempt to try and taint this? Like, oh, yes, Rouge the Bat. Oh, hey, remember how much 2006 sucked? Yeah, she couldn't even kick in that game. Oh, man, she sure did suck there, didn't she? Like, yeah, I'm wondering, is that something that they would actually do? And in the 2.5-inch line, they are making Crab Meat. Hooray, a proper action figure of classic-style Crab Meat. Although I still haven't found the classic-style Buzz Bomber figure. It's starting to get annoying how hard it is to find that one. And then they are also making Classic Amy and Classic Supersonic. So a bunch more classic characters coming for the 2.5-inch wave, including a female character. Classic Amy would be the first female character for the 2.5-inch wave. So, yeah, it took 6 waves for the 4-inch line to get a female figure. It's going to take 7 for the 2.5-inch wave to get a female figure. And, they're making the Classic Amy before the Modern Amy. That's interesting. Although, like, it does seem that every toy that gets a figure in the 2.5-inch wave, unless it's a badnik, will eventually get one in the 4-inch wave too. So, like, we had Silver in the 2.5-inch, and now we're getting the 4-inch one. So, maybe with Classic Amy being here and Classic Supersonic, that might be a hint that we'll get 4-inch scaled Classic Amy and Classic Supersonic. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. And then, of course, there's this thing, the Collector Edition Modern Sonic figure. Yes, with all these collector-grade figures that they've been making, like with Tomy's Ultimate Classic Sonic figure, and then Jakks Pacific made their own Classic Sonic figure. Now they're finally making a collector-grade Modern Sonic. So I'm guessing this is probably going to be in scale with the the big Sonic figure, so he's probably going to be like an 8-incher, I'm guessing about the size of a Superposer, which is cool. We haven't seen an action figure of modern Sonic this big since the Jazzwares age, so yeah, this is going to be cool. I'm wondering, it's hard to tell from the resolution of this picture if he's going to have elbows. I mean, like, given the size of the figure, it would be weird for something this big to not have elbows, but I think I see the shadow of a joint line in his left arm, so he might have elbows. And look at his accessories. He has a bunch of alternate eyes. He could use more variety in his alternate mouths. I mean, what does he have? A smile, a slightly different smile, and a nonplussed expression? Like, give us a scream or something. It looks like one of them is a grimace. Again, the screen resolution is really low here. And, a cyan wisp! Holy crap, a cyan wisp? Has there ever been a toy of the cyan wisp? I have the toys of the white wisp and the burst wisp. And, I think they also made toys of the rocket wisp. And I forget one other wisp that was in, like, some kind of European exclusive figure. But, yeah, I think this might be the first real cyan wisp, which, gives you the laser power, one of the coolest powers ever. So yeah, hype. That this'll hopefully it'll be good enough in scale with Tomi's Ultimate Sonic figure, because I would really like to stand the two of those next to each other and pull off some like Sonic Generations poses with the two of them. That'll be fun. Alright, now let's go off for something a little bit different with some fan art. It's a painting done for a 2-dimensional design class. It was a painting that had to be done with 8 different color harmonies. This is posted by Studio Mammoth 2000 and is movie Sonic in a very cool style. I mean, it's a painting. That's cool. You don't see Sonic paintings very often. And this is really nice, very artistic. I don't really understand what color harmonies are. I never really took art classes like that, but hey, what's the expression? I don't know what's art, but I know what I like, and I like this. So, good on you, Studio Mammoth. That's actually really awesome. And here's something that was actually spoiler tagged, but we're not going to bother here. Apparently, there is a canon explanation for what happened to Infinite in Sonic Forces. I'm not sure what they mean by the Sonic Encyclopedia calling Infinite's mask a helmet. I mean, I guess you could call it a helmet, but it doesn't cover the back of his head. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just a mask, dude, not a helmet. But yeah, after his final defeat, him and the prototype Phantom Ruby, apparently what was stuck onto his chest was a actually, alright, you know what? I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's read the entire article. Once the leader of a mercenary team called Jackal Squad, that's from the comic book, Infinite made the mistake of trying to raid one of Dr. Eggman's bases. The Doctor took a shine to Infinite's bleak worldview and employed him and his squad. The security detail was brief, as Shadow destroyed the team and left Infinite scarred. Eager for revenge, Infinite had himself outfitted with a helmet, again, mask, and a Phantom Ruby prototype. That's interesting. Apparently what's stuck on Infinite's chest is a copy of the Phantom Ruby, not the original Phantom Ruby itself. I didn't really get that, but I guess it does make sense. Giving him the ability to create hyper-realistic virtual reality constructs. After his final defeat, he and his prototype are consumed by the original Phantom Ruby. Yeah, so when Tails said that Dr. Eggman overclocked the Phantom Ruby, like, to make the final Death Egg robot boss, apparently, upon him doing that, like, when he saw that Infinite was about to lose, he probably hyper-accelerated the original Ruby, which pulled all the Phantom Ruby prototypes into itself. It's interesting, the Phantom Ruby prototypes just get dropped around. I think Infinite dropped one while Silver was attacking him, and the rookie picked one up when Infinite just dropped one when the rookie was fighting him in one of the boss fights. So yeah, that's interesting. Like, Dr. Eggman made duplicates of the Phantom Ruby, but the original one absorbed Infinite. Now, the fate of the actual Phantom Ruby itself is never really explained. Like, does the Phantom Ruby still exist? Because the Phantom Ruby has a lot of stuff tied around it. I mean, Heavy King and the Hard-Boiled Heavies are tied to the Phantom Ruby in the classic universe. Could the Phantom Ruby be something that pulls the classic universe and the modern universe together? Can we get, the modern characters appearing in a classic game? Like in Sonic Forces, we had classic Sonic get pulled into a modern Sonic game. Can we have a 16-bit sequel where it's Sonic Mania 2, where it's a classic Sonic game, but something pulls modern Sonic into it, and he'll look like one of the Sonic Advance sprites? Wow, I hype myself up for that. I want that to happen. Hey, Christian Whitehead, did you hear that? Quick, somebody pitch it. This has to be, make another 16-bit classic-style Sonic game, but modern Sonic cameos in it. The same way that classic Sonic cameoed in modern. Do this. Has anyone pitched that before? I can't believe that hasn't been pitched before. There is no way that I made that up. But still, do it. I said it out loud. Now I want it to happen. And Jimmy Jackson is showing off his custom NECA-style Ninja Turtle figures again. This time with the bootleg of the actual NECA figures. I remember the original NECA figures to come out, they did look like this, but they had the colored headbands like the cartoon. So some bootleg company actually bootlegged the NECAs, but made them all red. Just like the bootleg company knew that there was a void to fill. And from what I understand, these bootlegs are supposed to be high quality. I don't know if I should be encouraging people to buy bootlegs, but I'm just throwing that out there. I saw a review of them on Phalus's show, Bootleg Zones. That's how I know about them. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the 80s cartoon-style turtles done up in the color style of the original comic compared to the actual depictions of them in the original comic. It's kind of fun. It's cool. And then we have this, Angel the Chow and his kid, who you get to name, Angel. Yeah, so apparently, the Angel Chow reproduced with Bonk and created a baby Chow, which is just hatched. I haven't even finished naming all the Pokemon that are on my party in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond yet. I'm not terribly good at naming things. I will try to come up with a name for this, but I'm gonna ask for suggestions from you. So if you have any suggestions for my Chow son here, let me know. I'll pick my favorite one, and that'll be the official name of this Chow. I don't know. Maybe he can be a sub mascot like Demon and Angel's new pet. I don't know. Maybe. It depends on how much we all like him. And here's one from Social Media Menace, I believe. Yep, no, not Social Media Menace. I'm getting ahead of myself. Albert. He posted this picture of Sonic and Sally kissing from the series finale of the Saturday morning cartoon. Yes. Very much yes. I leave this image up because I like how it is in absolute defiance of all the Sally haters, of all the OT peers that ship Sonic with someone else, usually Amy Rose, but other characters, and of course Sega itself, who does not want Sonic to be in any romantic relationships. So I just love the fact that one of the very first canon spin-offs had him in a very serious romantic relationship. And I will sustain myself with the tears that all of those demographics cry. Yes, feed me. Oh, it feels so good. As good as this kiss must feel for Sonic and Sally. And we will finish off with some really cool Minecraft worlds made by Social Media Menace. He made these Sonic parkour maps on his Switch and thought that he would show them off, of which I'm very thankful. Apparently, they were made before the official maps came out. Because remember, there was an official Sonic Minecraft DLC. So, yes, these were all made before that official DLC came out. The first one, obviously, is Green Hills. The second one looks like, I want to call that Chemical Plant. Is that Chemical Plant? It looks a lot like Chemical Plant with the color palette and the what look like glass pipes and wavy lines. This one, it with the giant dollar signs, it could be. That's the thing. There are so many casino levels in Sonic. I think, is this the one from Sonic Adventure? Is that it? There's so many. It's hard for me to differentiate them at this point. Because casino and carnival levels are so common. Like, for all I know, this could actually be the one from Sonic Heroes. Because, like, it has, like, a giant table. I think there were, like, giant poker and roulette tables in the Sonic Heroes level. Yeah, that might be it. Sonic Heroes? And then, of course, the pyramid. I mean, this could be anything from Sandopolis from the original Sonic and Knuckles, or it could be like the pyramid from Sonic Adventure 2, or it could be the pyramid from Sonic Forces. Like, again, like, Sonic they have a tendency to reuse level motifs several times in Sonic canon, so yeah, that's that kind of stuff. Alright, so I do believe that's as far as I'm going to go this time. This has been a pretty long one, so this is Wakeangel2001 signing off.